Hello, everybody. I'm going to do the next part to our showcase series for World of Warships. I realize that things may be in chaos right now with the game, but I'm trying to push through and I'm trying to release some positive content out there for everybody to enjoy. Without further ado, let's get into some ships. So the way that this series is going to work is I'm going to do ships in groups of 4. So as you can see, we have four rows here, which means 4 videos for tier 2, and then eventually other tiers will be even more. It'll take a long time, especially tier 8, but let's look over Tashibana real quick. 6mm plating all around, pretty basic. It's destroyer. 7,000, artillery 5x7. Just 2 for 7, range 5. Some more stats. Here's the concealment. Basically, I will go through each of these ships in groups of 4. Since I'm doing this content, since I don't get paid, YouTube, this is all on my own time, so these videos will go up when I have the time to put them up. Right? Without further ado, let's start with Tashibana. Some co-op here. Go over equipment and consumables quick. Main armaments 1. Generator, repair party. Simple stuff here. Alright, let's take Tashibana out in the co-op battle. Time of recording this video, it's the day after the little protest streams that were going on with the blackout screen. Props to Chibitsu for doing a good job on that artwork in the background. Really good. Of course, I'm still taking the stance of don't spend money on the game and get the rest. So, take Tashibana out. Make these videos as often as I can, but I also do mobile gameplay content, so I'm going to be putting my focus there too.
Battle starts.
The whole idea of the channel, as I see it now, is I'm going to have mobile gameplays for the younger audience and World Warships for those that are older. So, it's just my basic plan for now.
Many thanks.
All right, here we go. Right now, at the time of recording, I've created a new playlist for all the World of Warships content. I'm just gonna shuck everything in there that I feel is important. Like I said, this will be when... So, the frequency of recording videos will definitely be up there. Probably at least 1 or 2 videos per week. I'm not gonna promise beyond that. So I need to take breaks and I need to get rest too. I'm seeing a gap in content being produced right now because of everything going on, so I'm trying to make up for that. I'm doing some of my own content here. What I like about Tashibana It's the responsiveness of the guns. They're fast reloading torpedoes.
Torpedoes to port.
See here, I'm trying to slow down so I can fight the torpedoes.
Enemy destroyer foundered.
First people to make their own minds up about whether they want to spend on the game. Me, I'm not spending right now. Choose to ever spend in the future, war games gonna really have to change their ways. No way I'm gonna sit there and waste money gambling on crap, you know? I already did that before and I got sued over, seriously. 59 out of 72 for the Johan DeWitt. Really being stupid with that.
Torpedoes, direct front. Torpedoes to port.
Oof, there, we got a ship that's really close. Launch him a little ahead, that way he doesn't have time to dodge him. Ah, that didn't work, huh? St. Louis. One hit. Trying to get away so I don't die here from St. Louis. Playing at this tier is a lot of fun. You get to really just enjoy, you know, the action a little bit more. Higher tiers are more camp fest. Alright, this is pretty close here. Oh, we're winning.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
Oh, shit. There. They can just get up on you real fast. They're really good at dodging torpedoes, I'll give them that. See, there's my damage totals there.
Our victory is in sight.
Got a good many. Destroyed by BD. Alright, let's go into another battle. Honestly, it's basically a clone of Tashibana. Plays pretty close to the same. It's just an identical clone, so I'm not going to be taking that into battle. Kuma right here, one of my favorite early ships from World of Warships. See here that layouts all over the place. 2mm conning tower, 6 plane 11mm. Top of it's 20mm, after the 6mm. Grade 9. Got some Citadel stuff there. A. Done on that. 6 for 30. Ability range is right there. Alright. Let's get into a battle with Chikuma. There's nothing really much different about Tashibana Lima besides the horn, which I played for you. The armor, everything else, all aspects are the same. So you get the point. Alright, now we're going to take Chikuma into some co-op battles here.
Action stations.
Number of stacks, like, projected a little bit of power back in the day for smoke stacks. You see some four stackers here. It's Chester. We'll get that Chester in the next episode. Mainly, this is just to kind of show off each ship in battle, a general overview. Chikuma I find to be decent with the guns. The reload times, of course, take longer than a destroyer. Overall, I find her to be really good. Alright. One human player.
Torpedoes to starboard.
I'll record these as time
Torpedoes to
permits,
starboard.
pretty much. So. Obviously, by the time this video comes out, the controversy with Wargame will have played out more. If there's anything that happens, I'll cover it. Now that I've got my recording setup pretty much established, now I can just record a video on here of it. Should be nice. Oof, stuck on a shelf again.
Enemy cruiser foundered.
To be stuck on a shelf. See here, the gun accuracy is pretty great on Chikuma. This is the tier 2 Japanese cruiser. I have to play this in order to get access to the other parts of the lines.
Our team has taken the lead.
Put everything in hard over.
Is in sight. Critical engine damage.
Alright, I'm gonna keep going here and see how this plays out.
Problem solved, sir. Our victory is in sight.
Alright, that battle ended pretty quickly. Some good damage there. So just look over the descriptions of these ships quick before I get to Picasa. Tachibana, a small, relatively fast destroyer for her size. Tachibana boasted a powerful torpedo armament. The ship's artillery comprised of several rapid-firing and small-caliber guns. Same thing. Kuma was designed part of a program to create a high-speed fleet using the latest technology of the time. The first in Japan and one of the first light cruisers in the world to be equipped with turbine-driven propulsion. The ship carried decent armament and a high speed for her time. That's interesting. It entered service in 1912, the same year the Titanic went down. Picasa here, the best squadron battleship of Imperial Japanese during Russo-Japanese War. The ship was well balanced, good armament, armor for her time. However, Picasa was in many ways, in respects, largely inferior to successive dreadnought battlefields. Okay. Let's see here. Start with armor. Just 16mm plating here. 78 or off belts. 16. Funnels 10. Superstructure 10. Deck armor 16. Plates 16. External layers, keep that on. So looking at about 25mm for Citadel. Protected by 16mm side plating. It's got the Citadel deck of 50mm. Bits or 356. You can still visit Picasa today, but obviously it's in Japan. I don't have the exact location off the top of my head here. It's really good. Highly encourage one to visit. It's in a cofferdam these days, concrete cofferdam that they built sometime after World War II. Only Japanese battleship preserved in modern times. Still main battery 2x2, 305, 310. So the stats there, secondaries there. Battery range 11.8, maximum speed 18 knots. Overall, I find Picasa to be a fun ship to play at Tier 2. There she's available in the armory for coal. Let's take a quick look in there, shall we? Guess not. They really should change that. Well, if she ever comes along in a special event, you can get her. If they eventually release her from coal, then you can get it that way too. But this design. This is the only pre-dreadnought in the game, I think, actually. If there's any others. Alright, we're gonna take Picasa out into battle. I'm gonna double check. Sweet, I got it all set up just like how I had it before. But yeah, thinking back to Lima variants of ships, I'm not going to be playing those just to save time. I'll play the Horn because that's about the only thing that's different about the Lima ships compared to the normal ships. Overall, these are just the lower tier. It's a shame that they don't make Picasa available in the army for coal. It really is. Somebody's got to bug them to change that. It's such a fun ship to play. Here the tier 2 rates are a thing, apparently. Maybe if they have those in an earnable mission chain. I don't know. Alright, here we go.
General quarters.
Squadron Battleship Picasa. Now, what's funny about Picasa is that it whooped some Russian ass back before World War One, I want to say. Russo-Japanese War, whenever that happened, Picasa and its sister ships really just tore into the Russians and made them retreat. Picasa is known for her secondaries. It's one of the key features, that and being the only battleship at tier 2. I just fire high explosive shells. The armor piercing's inaccurate unless you're at close range. Since the secondaries got fixed in patch 10.7, it really has made the ship better. I plan to give the tier showcase its own separate playlist away from everything else. Just to keep things a little organized. If I decide to do any other series in the future, I'll create separate playlists for those, but it's just for fun live streams. Those are in one of the playlists, and that, and they're also under the live streams playlist. And those are already available in 2 places, and they don't need their own dedicated playlist at this time. To really showcase the secondaries, I have to get close to a ship. A lot of changes you're seeing to the game are because of subs, such as the secondaries not being as powerful as before and all that. The way they did it is it's a ramp-up mechanic now to the secondaries. So each successive hit will slowly build up the accuracy. If you switch to a new target, you have to build up the accuracy again, and so forth. Only one human player in this match. Right, so we're gonna switch the target to a different ship. See that it's resetting itself again. Successive hit, the accuracy is gonna pick up a little bit. Picasa secondary range is only around 3 meters. 3 kilometers, I mean. Alright, here we go. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, overall, I'm trying to... I notice I got some subscribers that are interested in ships content, so that's why we'll be making ships content from here on out, whenever I'm able to. Make sure those people have something to watch too. I'm trying to fill the gap left behind by all the people leaving the CC program. Part of it as well.
Our team has taken the lead.
I know some of them are still making content, but they're kind of burnt out right now. Some are going to be gone for good, eventually. Let's see what happens here. That.
Enemy cruiser sunk. Enemy cruiser foundered.
I need to get closer to Picasa. Enemy Picasa, I mean, of course.
Enemy cruiser foundered.
Our victory is in sight.
Alright, I'll get to see this more in action here. Ooh, it's South Carolina of all things. I don't think South Carolina's pre-Dreadnought. I think she came after Dreadnought. I'll have to check that. Obviously, when I get up to the tier 8 videos, when I get to those, it's going to be really hard to sit there and keep track of everything. So many ships up at tier 8, tier 5, tier 6. It's just crazy. So that the accuracy's picking up a little bit with each successive hit. That enemy Picasa is gonna come close. Alright, let's go. I did move. Like the design of the ship falls back to an earlier era. Don't often focus on the earlier ships, World War I, before it that much. I don't know why. I feel like they should have a focus. They should be able to get their own time in the spotlight too, not just everything in World War II. Just lucky that even one of these ships made it in the game. At least for pre-dreads. I wish USS Olympia would make it into the game at some point. The question is which configuration would make it. 19.7 configuration pretty much good, but the earlier configuration as it's preserved, that might have a harder time. I'm thinking it can make an excellent Tier 4 premium, honestly. It's stuck. Bot probably wants to ram the ship again. Yep, they're gonna go and ram the ship. Okay, there, finished it off with the main battery.
Foundered.
Alright. So we got a lot of main battery hits there. So I thank everybody who watched the video today. Please remember to like, watch, and subscribe, and check out my other content on the channel, which is mobile gameplays from the games of Temple Run 2, Angry Birds Seasons, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Many videos put out on those. Like I said, appreciate all those that support. All of you have a really great week this week. Thank you for watching.